All right, hello, welcome everybody to another episode of Multiplex Movie Warzone. We have ourselves a team match today. We have a time shift going up against everybody's favorite underdog, Waterloo. Here we go again. I believe that's their team. Waterloo. Here we go again. Waterloo 2. Every name you can think of. I'm here. I'm Mark Machaca, and this is Dylan Van Thine. I think we got an interesting match here today, Dylan. What do you think we got here today?
Yeah, it should be a good one. Both these teams, I believe, went out in the second round of the tournament, and Time Shift has been like a great team since they debuted last season. And Waterloo has made quite the showing this season, as we are a little sad to admit because we were on opposite end of one of those matches, but they've both been playing great recently. Should be a good match.
Yeah, they unfortunately beat a couple bums that day. Let's go ahead and bring in our first team here today, Time Shift, Kaiser and Tony. You guys are back here again. How do you feel today about your opponents?
So I was bored and I did a Kingsman Hotness like a ranking. So it's 1 Scully, 2 Payson, 3 Jack, last is Koho, and 69 is Spence. So I'm feeling great. Yeah.
Ouch. Take that, Spence.
Ow, poor thing. Sorry, Spence. Not sorry, but yeah,
But overall, feel good. I mean, this should be a good match.
Yeah.
So
actually good.
just looking to have fun.
Mm-hmm.
All right, short and concise to the point. This is the way we like it. I got to be honest. I'm not sure if 69 ranked is good or bad for Koho. Good or bad for Adelaide, but
before or after last.
let's ask him. How do you guys feel about those comments that were just pointed out to you guys?
I personally would be really hurt if they mattered to me, because how could you hate someone who doesn't exist?
Shut up.
Good times, Mark. You enjoying the memories of the worst thing to ever come to Warzone. It's us, Hunter Chambliss. I don't know what's after.
Yeah, this is the second match in a row where the competitors have asked the host questions. I don't feel super great. But
first days are about back and forth. It's like second days. We want to get to know you a little bit better. Like what's your go-to McDonald's order?
Well, one, this is definitely not our first date.
Second date.
Two. I think we're just ready to go. Let's just bring in Time Shift. Let's just get started.
He's doing great, by the way.
Tony.
Kaiser. Bubby. Come on.
We're gonna move everybody around here so that we're all good. And there we go. We're just gonna get started with round number 1. It's like every whiteboard round you've ever done. You're gonna get 8 different questions from 8 general movie categories. You're going to have 15 seconds to write the answer down on your whiteboard. At the end of that time, you will show and verbalize your answer. Each correct answer is worth 1 point. And if any competitor gets all 8 correct, they will receive a bonus question. And you also get 3 repeats and a challenge used throughout the match. You all ready to go?
Yeah.
All righty. With that, we'll be starting with your first question. In the category of sports.
Oh, shit.
Oh, boy.
Who plays tennis coach Rick Mackey in King Richard?
Not sure if that's Mackie or Machi. It's Macci, if it matters to anyone.
I mean, I paused on it. It may not be right. We're looking for the guy.
Yeah.
Just give us a name. And 5.
Please.
4, 3, 2, 1. No, I'm demanding a name. Pens down. Let's start with Adelaide.
Andrew Garfield lost. We riot. John Barenthal.
Okay, and Kaiser.
I have no idea, but I said Ale Boatman.
And Jack.
John Bernthal.
Can we just clear your board again? Sorry.
Oh, yeah. Sorry. John Bernthal.
All right. Yeah, we got it.
There you go. All right, Tony.
John Bernthal.
John Bernthal is correct. Kaiser the only one getting that one wrong.
Hold on. Spencer
you.
Barenthal. Spencer Barenthal. That's not the same name.
And he did say Barenthal as well.
Yeah.
Would you like to challenge?
Tony?
Why not?
Why not? Challenge.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, guys, we're back after a challenge after the first question of the match. And it was confirmed. Spence did say Barenthal. His name is pronounced Bernthal. So Spence will not receive the point for that question. Jack and Tony, only two getting it correct, tying up the score at 1-1. And Time Shift will retain their challenge. Dylan, let's please move on.
Sure. So your next question comes in the category of classics. The Sand Pebbles mostly takes place in what country? You know, the best part of them winning that challenge is they get to retain their challenge, and which means there could be even more for the rest of the match. This is great.
Why do you want to make me cry? 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down, everybody. Let's start with Kaiser.
I'm pretty sure it's wrong. France.
And Jack.
Well, I also put France, so we'll see.
All right, Tony.
France.
And Adelaide.
Who provided those funds? England?
All incorrect. We were looking for China.
Oh.
So, bye-bye perfect rounds. You're all gone. All right, so we'll be moving on to family. Next category. What is the profession of Willy's father in Charlie and the Chocolate Factory? I feel like this is a controversial movie in this community.
Yeah.
Hot take opinions.
I saw this when I was like 6, and I was like, that was dog shit. And she was like, damn.
1. Pens down. Let's start with Tony.
I thought I had a fucking potty mouth as a child. Dentist.
Okay, Jack.
Wait. I
had the exact same
guessed
thought.
the wrong dad.
I knew what. Yeah, exactly.
I guess the other one, who was a toothpaste cap inspector or some shit at that toothpaste factory.
Kaiser.
I don't know the other.
Oh, dentist.
Yeah.
And Spence. Spence, we see a dentist. Wait, Kaiser. Wait, Kaiser. What'd you write again?
He had dentist. Yes.
Yeah, he had dentist. Okay.
Yeah.
It has an extra E in there.
Okay. Dentist is the correct answer. We were looking for Willy's father. And with that, Jack the only getting that wrong. 3-2. Favorite time shift.
Yep. So your next question comes in the category of actors and actresses. Who has played a chef in love, a hockey player, and a vampire?
I love these questions. I honestly do. I don't write enough of them.
What if it was all from the same movie and it's like a vampire hockey playing chef in love?
That would be so annoying. Then I would hate him. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Tony.
Nothing.
Jack.
No, nothing.
And Kaiser.
Nope.
Spence.
I put John Favreau. Why not?
All incorrect. We were looking for Adam Sandler. You guys can look him up later. I don't know them all. We're gonna move on to your next question in scores and soundtracks. I'm not Boatman, guys. I'm not gonna attempt to give you all.
Spanglish, Hotel Transylvania, and
we don't have time. We're moving on.
Happy
scores and soundtracks. Who composed the scores for the following films? American Hustle, Good Will Hunting, and Scrooged.
Have you ever been Scrooged, Mark?
I think I'm gonna get Scrooged tomorrow. I'm all grumpy and I'm taking it out on everybody.
Nice.
Don't mean to. 5, 4, 3, 2,
Repeat.
1. All right, just beat me. Question again. Who composed the scores for the following films? American Hustle, Good Will Hunting, and Scrooged. Time shifts first repeat.
Have you ever gone Good Will Hunting, Mark?
Waterloo's.
It sounded like Tony. So we're good. We fixed it.
Hi, Mark.
Yeah, I forgot your banter.
That's fine.
Five,
There's a lot going on right now.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Let's start with Jack.
Oh dear God. I had no idea, so I just wrote down Alexander Desplat.
Tony
No idea.
Danny Elfman.
and Spence
Danny Elfman.
and Kaiser.
Fuck you. God damn it.
Danny Elfman is the correct answer. Moving on. 5-3. Time shift ahead.
Yep. So your next question comes in the category of crime. What family member of Thomas's is murdered, tangling him up in a crime conspiracy in Marathon Man? So for the actors and actresses question, for some reason I thought I had my eyes weren't working, so I thought Danny Elfman was written as the answer to that, and I was like, that just doesn't make any sense.
Isn't that what the glasses are for?
Yeah.
Your eyes aren't working.
I think I'm just going blind in general, honestly.
5, 4, 3,
Oops.
2, and
Oops.
1. Pens down. Kaiser.
Father.
All right, and Spence
Brother.
and Tony
Brother.
and Jack.
Father.
Jack. Hey, so, let me see your board again. You cut out.
Father.
That is incorrect. We were looking for brother. Brother was the correct answer. All right. Yeah. With that, we have a time shift staying ahead, 6-4. Moving on to your next question in the category of horror. Who plays con man ghost hunter Frank Bannister in The Frighteners?
You know, it's moments like this where you realize that this match has been recording for 15 minutes now, and we have 2 questions left in round 1.
It could be worse.
That's true.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. Okay. Yeah, let's go to Tony.
Michael J. Fox.
All right. And Jack.
Thank you, Mike Hanley. Michael J. Fox.
Kaiser.
No idea.
And Spence.
I'm not showing what I wrote.
Okay.
Michael J. Fox is the correct answer. We stay 2 apart. Time shift 7-5 ahead. Dylan finishes up.
Yep. Your final question in round 1 comes in action adventure. What is the nickname of Lieutenant Jake Saracen, played by Glenn Powell in Top Gun Maverick?
Yeah!
You.
I hope I pronounced that right. I actually still haven't seen this movie.
What?
I mean,
I don't really like the first one.
you should make a theater viewing. It's a theater view. You gotta see it in theaters. 5,
Yeah.
I saw it in
4,
40X.
3,
Best money.
2, 1. It's a theater view. Pens down. Even if you don't like the first one. Let's go to Jack.
Hangman. I hope I heard the question right.
And Tony.
Haven't seen the movie, so I said fuckface.
Spence.
Fair.
Glenn
Fair,
Powell,
yes.
call me. Hangman.
And Kaiser.
It's the first movie I saw in America. Hangman.
And with that,
John
point,
Bernthal.
Fuckface is correct. No.
Yeah, don't throw us off. Hangman is the correct answer. Kaiser given time shift, the 1-point lead at the end, getting their score up to 8, and Waterloo 2 at 7. Is that what you have, Dylan?
Yes, that's what I have.
Alrighty, we're gonna bring in the wheel and going into round number 2, which is our wheel round, in which both teams will get a chance to spin our wheel. If they like what they land on the first time, they can keep it. If not, they can like to spin again, but they must hold on to what they land on the second time. You guys will receive 5 questions in the category you spin on, and worth 2 points apiece, or you can check down a multiple choice, but that does devalue it down to 1 point. There is stealing, so watch your ass. And the categories we have on tonight's wheel are post-2000 films starring Amir Khan and Audrey Hepburn, which are time shift strengths, and non-fandom 21st century live-action musicals, that is a mouthful, and Oscar-nominated Ingrid Bergman, which are Waterloo strengths, as well as drama, westerns, scores and soundtracks, and 1970s, and spinners, and opponent's choice. Time shift, as I just said, you guys are ahead. Would you like to spin first or defer?
Let's defer.
Yeah, let's defer.
Defer.
Cool, EO. So that means this will be Waterloo's first spin. You land on scores and soundtracks. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
So
I
I think we can do better.
I think we can do better as well. Let's spin that again.
Whoosh.
All right, spinning again. You must keep what you land on this time. And it does land on post-2000 film starring Amir Khan, your opponent's strengths.
Hey, so do we want to like trade like teammates?
We cannot do that, Dylan. Please ask them their questions in this category.
Oh, you're going to make me pronounce this stuff. Okay. All right. So your questions in post-2000 films starring Amir Khan. In Delhi Belly, Nitin photographs his landlord with someone with what profession?
So Jack, I know you studied these. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, a drug dealer, B, a prostitute, C, a stripper, or D, a waitress.
Well, one of those is weird, and I feel like drug dealers aren't like a profession. Like you just do it. So you want to do a stripper or prostitute?
Let's go B, I guess. I don't care.
Prostitute. Final answer.
That is correct.
Prostitutes. Let's go.
Apologies to all the drug dealers watching. The next question. Why does Yasmin attempt suicide in Dobie Ghat?
Do we go multiple choice?
Sure.
Multiple
Your
choice.
options are A, she lost her job, B, she found out she has cancer, C, she is suffering from depression, or D, she found out her husband is cheating.
I only suffer from one of those. So what do you think, Jack?
Same.
What the fuck?
5, 4,
A or D? Say it.
3,
D.
2,
Final answer.
1.
That is correct for 1 point.
Yes!
In
All right.
Talash, the answer lies within. How does Surgeon's son die, causing a strained relationship with his wife?
Jack, the answer lies with it. I need you to like open your jacket, and I think there's like the multiple choice.
All right, your options are A, fell off a cliff, B, car accident, C, accidental shooting, or D, drowned.
So hear me out. I don't think they do B or D again. C sounds weird. I want to go A. A, final answer.
That is incorrect. So time shift for the 1 point steal. Is it A, fell off a cliff, B, car accident, C, accidental shooting, or D, drowned?
Drowned. Final answer.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Do you do D twice? Fuck.
You did. Your next question. Why does Farouk rip the strings off Insia's guitar in Secret Superstar?
It's either A or C. Multiple choice.
Your options are A, bad grades, B, stealing money, C, lying about being in a YouTube video, or D, skipping class.
C is too specific, right?
That's too specific. I was gonna say that anyway, so let's go with that.
C, final answer.
That is incorrect. So time shift for the 1 point steal. Is it A, bad grades, B, stealing money, C, lying about being in a YouTube video, or D, skipping class?
Say B. Final answer.
That is also incorrect. We were looking for A, bad grades.
Fuck! Okay, Jack, it's C. Let's go.
Your final question. The film Lagan is set in what decade?
Oh, okay. For some reason in my head, I think it's the 50s, but I
Cool.
don't
Multiple
know for
choice.
sure.
We're not giving up 2 points.
Right. Your options are A, 1870s, B, 1880s, C, 1890s, or D, 1900s.
Okay, then. What the shit?
I'm
I
between
read
B
the
and C.
Wikipedia for this like months ago.
I'm between B and C.
Okay, go for C.
C, final
5.
answer.
That is correct for 1
Yes!
point.
Math.
I never hated being a host so much. Dylan,
Cody
Dylan, you
actually,
did great
I'm
reading those
so
questions.
sorry.
You did
Thank
great.
This is what the
But we're gonna bring back the wheel
You did good.
and time shift. This will be your first spin.
It's a tie game, right?
It is. It's no.
It's
Waterloo's
I
ahead
think you
10 to
guys have
9.
one more.
Yeah.
Waterloo is ahead 10 to 9.
Yeah.
Time shift. You have 9. Here's your spin. Oh boy. And you land on spinner's choice.
What the fuck?
Oh,
This is some bull.
so
What?
you want to go with Audrey or something else?
Come on, make it fair.
Why don't we go, Audrey?
Sure. That's mostly you, but yeah.
Y'all
Should've
are so
gone with
boring.
Bergman.
All right. Audrey Hepburn. I will read your questions in Audrey Hepburn. Time shift. You're ready to go.
Yep.
Yeah.
All righty. Your first question. What Hepburn film also features performances by Ian Holm, Richard Harris, and Robert Shaw?
I think it's Robin and Marion.
How confident are you?
5, 4.
Why don't we go multiple
3.
choice just to be safe?
Multiple choice.
All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, Wait Until Dark, B, They All Laughed, C, Robin and Marion, or D, Paris When It Sizzles?
Let's
Yeah,
go with Robin and Mary. Yeah.
Yeah, Robin and Marion. Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your
I
next
promise I'm not
question.
being obnoxious, just really quick. So, Jack, I know Robert Shaw's in 2 Hepburn films. One of them he's uncredited. Should I try and see if this is the one and we remove it with a challenge, or should I just save a challenge for later?
Up to you. Doesn't matter to me. If you think we'll need it later, then keep it.
Fuck it. Yeah, I'll challenge that Robert Shaw is uncredited.
We'll be right back after this challenge. All right, we're back with that challenge. Robert Shaw is indeed credited in Robin and Marion. So Waterloo, loser challenge. And Time Shift will retain their points. Moving on to your second question in Audrey Hepburn. What is Mark's profession in 2 for the Road?
I don't remember. No.
Let's go multiple choice.
5,
Multiple.
4. All right, multiple choice options are: is it A, painter, B, mechanic, C, businessman, or D, architect?
Do you have a inclination?
I'm stuck between 2,
5,
businessman or architect.
4, 3,
Repeat the options.
2. All right, your options again are A, painter, B, mechanic, C, businessman, or D, architect.
I'm leaning more towards architect, but
Yeah, I think so too.
okay, so yeah.
Architect.
Sure.
Final answer.
That is correct for 1 point. Your next question. In Charade, how was Tex murdered?
Fuck.
And 5.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go
4.
multiple choice. Sorry,
Multiple.
guys.
Multiple choice.
All right. Multiple choice options are A, suffocated, B, drowned, C, shot, or D, pushed off a building.
Thanks.
And 5.
C.
Suffocate. I was gonna say suffocated. Final
2.
answer.
Suffocated is correct for 1 point. Moving on to your
Good job,
penultimate question. Where did the ring that Paul had gotten engraved for Holly come from in Breakfast at Tiffany's?
I believe it's a Cracker Jack box.
Okay. Yeah. I remember that scene. Yeah. Correct.
Cracker Jack box. Final answer.
And that is correct for 2 points.
No, I remember. That's it. Yeah.
And bring your final question in Audrey Hepburn. Who plays Dr. Fortunati in The Nun Story?
That is Peter Finch. Final answer.
And that is correct for another 2 points. Time shift.
Great job, Tony.
Getting their score up to 16. Waterloo staying at 10. Is that what you have, Dylan?
That is what I have. Yes.
All right, great. We're good. That means we're going to move on to round number 3, which is our pick your poison round. Our teams have been given categories before the match. They can pick from those categories and get questions at values of 1, 2, 3, and 4 points. The teams will pick a player to take the 1-pointer. The other player has to take the 2, and they can confer on 3 and 4. We will go until we are out of questions or one team is mathematically eliminated. The categories they can select from tonight are animation, Oscars, war, biopics, crime, romantic comedies, scores and soundtracks, and 2010s. We're going to let our competitors pick their categories, and hopefully we come back and finish this one out. All right, everybody, we are back. Our teams have selected their categories, where Waterloo has selected their 1 in rom-coms, which will be taken by Spence, 2 in Oscars, taken by Jack, and their 3 in 2010s, 4 in animation. Time Shift has selected their 1 in crime, taken by Tony, 2 in war, taken by Kaiser, and 3 in biopics and 4 in Oscars. Waterloo, you're ahead. And since Dylan read you your questions in round number 2, I will read your questions in round number 3. We will get started with your 1-pointer in rom-coms, which will be taken by Spence. Spence, are you prepared for your question?
Yeah.
All right. Your question. Jack Nicholson and Diane Keaton star in what 2003 rom-com?
Something's got to give.
That's correct for 1 point. And you're still behind, so we'll be going to Jack, your 2-pointer in Oscars. Name one of the 2 Oscars Guess Who's Coming to Dinner won.
Best actress.
That's correct for 2 points. Go up 13. You guys are still behind, so we will go on to your 3-pointer in 2010s. Your question. In Dark Waters, Rob Billett is a lawyer that takes on what kind of corporation?
Is it oil or like a gas?
It's DuPont, so
Mining?
maybe oil corporations.
I'm fine. I'm
4,
fine doing oil. You want to use a repeat
3,
or just go for it?
Yeah.
2.
Oil corporations. Final answer.
That is incorrect. The correct answer we have was chemical.
Oh, okay.
Correct answer we have was chemical.
Okay,
That's
So we will be moving on to your 4-pointer in animation, which you need to hit to extend the game.
Mm-hmm.
And your 4-pointer in animation. In KIKI'S delivery service, what item does Kiki deliver for the bakery owner to a mother and her baby?
Specific or general answer?
We were looking for the item.
It's like a fish shaped cake, which I don't know what kind of like answer they're looking for.
Okay.
Should I just say that because or
Sure.
is it like a pie or repeat the question.
I haven't seen it, so go with your gut.
Repeat.
Okay, that is your second repeat. Your question again. In KIKI'S delivery service, what item does Kiki deliver for the bakery owner to a mother and her baby?
I think it's a pie. I'm watching cooking videos on YouTube. I'm trying to think about like how they made that. I think it was like a crust on it. It's something like a pastry.
5.
Repeat the question.
4. All right, that is your final repeat. Your question again. In KIKI'S delivery service, what item does Kiki deliver for the bakery owner to a mother and her baby?
A fish-shaped pie. Final answer.
And your winner by technical knockout is Time Shift. The correct answer we have was pacifier. So with that, we'll be bringing in.
Spence, that one is a difference.
Okay. All
We're
right.
bringing in take out Time Shift, and we'll be talking to Waterloo too. You know what? You guys battle here today. You guys still play pretty well. But how do you feel about your performance today?
I mean, what could we have done? You know, like I choose to study one of two categories. I chose the one I wanted to study. You got the other one.
Yeah.
Shit happens.
No. So I mean, I could have played better in round one, but there wasn't much we could have done with post 2000 Amir Khan because it's been a really busy week for me, and Spence was taking most of the studying for this one, and they took Hepburn. So yeah, no, but that's all good. Time Shift is a great team, so I'm not too hurt with this loss, and we finished the year with a positive record anyway. So that's we're in a pretty good spot as a team. So I'm not too hurt
on the record.
I believe I speak for a lot of people where I believe you two have exceeded a lot of people's expectations, and be honest, you guys are a team that should be taken seriously and be feared here. But this does end your season. What are your goals going forward?
Get a double-digit score in round one. That's been a hot minute.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really it.
Yeah. Win our next match, I guess. Like I don't know. Like what else do we? We're not necessarily a team that's like focused on winning a title. We're just here to play, have fun, and spoil some matches, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, also, win a match.
Team, if you're editing this, I'm so sorry about me. Just that.
Well, it's always great to see you. It's always great to see you too. We will see you again. Even though you gave a scary answer and just wanted to play spoiler to people. But we will bring in the winners of today's match, Time Shift. Listen, you two played up pretty well, and the wheel played in your favor today, and you did what good teams will do. You took advantage, and you pulled out the victory today. You didn't have to answer any round 3 questions. How do you guys feel about the win?
I'll just say this. I'm glad we finally got experience choice, because Tony is due some good after like what? I don't know how many matches of just like garbage luck. So I'm happy for that. And also, yeah, this wasn't my best performance, but I honestly think that Waterloo did this. Whatever strategy that they did in a round 2, it still clearly worked, because they took a category that they clearly didn't know a lot about, and they got like 3 points out of it. That's impressive. So kudos to them. I'm excited for us though.
All right.
Yeah.
You want to say something, Tony?
Yeah, I was just gonna say. I mean, they played it good. I mean,
yeah.
Let's face it, the wheel went our way, and it didn't go their way. So, in fact, there were points left on the board in Hepburn. Like, should have just went for Robin and Marion. But I mean, it is what it is. But
yeah, it is. What it is.
I mean, overall though, it's always nice getting a win. So can't really complain.
And with that, your season actually is extended for one more match. You two will be playing the winners of Kumite and Pots and Pains. Yes, Pots and Pains. I almost forgot there for a second. With that being said, who would you two like to see in that match?
So I love Pots and Pains, but Kumite has a hack and a man with terrible taste, and I like to put them in their fucking place. So fuck. Give me Kumite. Tony?
Fuck it, why not? Kumite.
Everybody wants a piece of Kumite, great. Everybody wants a piece of the former champions. We will see you two. We will see you two at your next match, whoever it may be.
Okay. And
goodbye to you two. Have a good night. Dylan, we made it. We got through.
Yes.
Put a bow on this one, please, for us.
Yeah, I mean, look, I think that was, of all the possibilities that could have happened in round 2, I think that was easily worst case scenario for Waterloo. So, this kind of thing happens, but Time Shift played great, and yeah, it was close for the round 1. So Waterloo doesn't have much, I think, to hang their heads about there because, like, again, it's really rough luck. But excited to see whoever Time Shift will be playing next.
If Waterloo proved anything today, they are grinders, and Time Shift did what they needed to do, and they will be moving on. But that will do it for us today. This will conclude our Warzone match today. Thank you to our teams today, to Jack Pinchuk and Adelaide Spence at our team of Waterloo to Waterloo. Here we go again, as well as Tony Durso and Kaiser Wang in Time Shift, and everybody here at Multiplex keeping the train on tracks, and everybody watching. Thank you for giving us a reason to be here. I'm Mark Machaka. This is Dylan. Till then, everybody, be well.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior.
We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll wait?
If we take a
Bye.